Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for your weekend oracle message. This message will be for all signs from Aries to Pisces for the next several days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, Spirit guides, let's start with Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What oracle message do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the weekend? Here we go with the multiple cards. Okay. Sacred journey, life cycles, family, transformation. Attachment, letting go, restriction, fear. Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Okay, so it seems like some of you guys are being forced to, by circumstances beyond your control. You're being forced to let go of someone that you really care about. This release could be because of, a breakup, a divorce, or someone transitioning or passing away. We have sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. So this is 8th house energy here, which is Scorpio. And yeah, so the thing is, you guys are feeling a bit bittersweet about this because you love this person, but the connection has been toxic for quite a while. It's been toxic for quite a while. It's been codependent. You may have been sacrificing your peace, Dove card here, your peace, your comfort, your security, your well-being, your happiness for this person. So it's like you have to let go, whether you want to or not. They're being taken away from you by, again, circumstances beyond your control, or divorce, or a death. My condolences to you guys who are going through this right now. It's very painful, but it has to happen, and I think you'll feel relieved once this is over. You'll realize how much of your life has been given to this person. You've sacrificed so much for them because you love them, but it's gotten toxic, and it's time for it to end. I think you'll be relieved once it's all said and done. But this is like a permanent ending. What in the world? Why are these backwards? Yes, some of you guys are this is permanent. Life cycles, family, transformation. I'm thinking about, yes, someone transitioning out, being liberated from their body, free from some sort of trauma, pain, hospitalization, life support. Aries. So someone could have been sick for a long time, and you've devoted your whole life to them while they were in the hospital, or in life support, or in a nursing home, or in hospice. You've given everything to this person, and it's time for it to go. And the dynamic between you guys may have been toxic before they got into the hospital. It was just a codependent relationship. It's over. This is done. You're making peace with their transition, or the fact that this is over. It's going to be painful, but also cathartic. Aries. Yeah, death card. Someone is transitioning, Aries, this weekend, or you're making peace with it. 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's going to happen relatively quickly. I don't think it'll be an accident. I'm hoping it's not an accident. But you'll feel free. Somebody... Okay. I'm not even going to say it. I'll just say it. Please be careful while driving. No speed driving, no trying to beat the light, no drunk driving. Just be careful while driving. Yeah, so there could be a transition, okay? So one more card, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, and then I'm going to go to Taurus. One more card, please, for Aries for this weekend. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Letting go of the past. You guys, your journeys have ended, or they're ending. Lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Transferring responsibility to others. Yeah, this is no longer, this is out of your hands. There's nothing that you can do here. Progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. This person could have taken over your whole life. Pluto is now in Aquarius. And that's your 11th house of friends, social groups, and networks. If you were in a toxic relationship, it could have isolated you from friends and family members because of jealousy or just addiction problems or dysfunction, and you're getting out of that space now. So yeah, this is actually good for you. Okay, it may not feel that way, but that's the reality. All right, so yeah, it's time to release a toxic, dysfunctional relationship that has taken over your whole life, Aries. Okay, this weekend you'll make peace with a transition. Okay, all right, now into the sign is Taurus. Thank you again, Aries, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. I'm trying to make these short and sweet. All right, Taurus. Spirit guides, a message for Taurus for this weekend. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Message for Taurus, please. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the weekend. Important message for them. Loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation. Spiritual and emotional reconnection. Let me get the underlying cards. The message, positive news, positive outcome. And eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Okay, I think you guys are reminiscing about the past and what was and what could have been. This is similar to Aries reading. There's some loss that you've experienced or that you're about to experience that will contain a blessing or a deeper message of love. So if you're letting go of someone, if you have to let go of them either because of the accident or divorce or whatever, transition, they've taught you all that you can learn from them, or you have learned everything that you need to learn from this person. There's nothing left to learn from them. It's now time for them to transition out of your life. I think you're going to receive some good news though. It's like a silver lining in a situation. So something you may have been sad over in the past may have contained a hidden blessing, and you're aware of it now, or you're becoming aware of it now. It's almost like a seed that was planted a long time ago in like this hard, cold soil, and you just thought that that seed was lost forever, but now it's blooming. Something is growing from a seed that was planted a long time ago, and you're realizing that whatever was lost was actually opening the doors for new opportunities and new experiences, and you're feeling grateful for the lesson. So at first you were upset about it, you could have been bitter, and now you're like, wow, that really happened for my best benefit, for my greater benefit. God was looking out for me the whole time and I didn't even see it. So there was a gift and the curse. The gift or the curse contained a gift, and that gift is being revealed to you this weekend. You're being resurrected. and reconnected to yourself, to source. You feel like you've overcome some sort of hurdle or dark night of the soul or some dark journey, Taurus. More information, please, for Taurus. I think you've passed this because we have resurrection and reconnection. So you receive a positive message that this weekend that confirms your faith or restores your faith in something. You feel grateful to God for looking out for you or protecting you in some way. Because at the time that you were going through this, you were very upset. You feel like things were unfair or you were being mistreated, but I don't know, there's something was a blessing. It was a hidden blessing here. The Two of Wands upright. Yeah, you're making progress. The Devil. This is Capricorn energy. Capricorn is the sign that represents the mountain goat climbing up a mountain. So you're making progress here. You could have been chained down to a past experience, some past trauma, and you're escaping that. It's like there was a blessing in the curse or a blessing in the lesson. So whatever losses or restrictions that you've experienced was actually to teach you a valuable lesson. It gave you resilience, or taught you resilience. It taught you perseverance and determination, and you're grateful for that because you're receiving some sort of good news. That's like the Two of Wands represents like a new project, good luck, new opportunities, partnerships, collaboration. It's not reverse, it's upright. So it's like a setback sets you up for a comeback. A setback turns into a comeback. Spirit guides, please continue this message for Taurus for the weekend. Setback becomes a comeback for you guys. Compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. We see that the resurrection and the reconnection is here. Happiness, harmony, fulfillment, positive news, positive outcome. But it's like you've been in such a dark place for so long that you started from 1. So you're not at 10 or 6. You were at rock bottom with this damn devil. But now you can see like the light at the end of the tunnel and the silver lining in this experience. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct. But it is also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Yeah. You had to face your demons, Taurus. And your demons were blocking you from reaching your full potential, either in career or relationship or some other situation. So you went through this character development phase where you were tormented by your own limitations or your own fears, and you've elevated. And the evidence of that is some good news. That's like a reward from the universe indicating that you've passed some sort of test. Okay, Taurus? All right, good stuff. Now into the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and then we will continue into Cancer. I'll try to run through these because I have other readings to do. All right, Spirit guides. Important message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, please, for the weekend, this weekend, the next several days for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Important message for them. What do they need to know for this weekend? Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Night wind, facing fear, self-conscious release, healing. Well, this weekend is gnarly. I mean, considering what's happening in California, I'm not surprised. Everybody seems to be on edge. Night wind, facing fear. A hidden gift, sadness, an ending, a new beginning. So this is like a dark night of the soul situation. We have 23, which is 5 in Hierophant. Then we have the 9, which is the Hermit card. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. And it's a hidden gift. So it's like, okay, so you may be going through your, I don't want to say worst nightmare, but yeah, you're dealing with some challenging energies right now. It could be due to a relationship situation or work or finances or losing your house in a fire. Night wind, facing fear, subconscious release and healing. This is also a hidden blessing, a bittersweetness here. I'm seeing like this duality between like losing things and then finding the wisdom, or discovering the wisdom, or learning some lesson from that loss. Becoming more wise because of a loss or setback. Saturn is in Pisces, making a square to Jupiter, which can cause us to lose faith in something or in ourselves or society. It's a very limiting, restricting energy. Sadness, an ending, a new beginning, and healing. So once you face your deepest, darkest fears about a relationship or losing your home or a job loss, you'll start to heal and perhaps move forward towards your life purpose. Subconscious release. You were holding on to something that wasn't good for you anyway because you were afraid of letting it go. But you're not, you know what's interesting is you're not seeing it right now. That's why I can't feel it. You're not understanding that this was for the greater good. You don't see it yet. It's still hidden from you. You feel robbed. You feel like your future was stolen from you, or an opportunity was stolen from you, or I don't know, your happiness was stolen in some way. There was something that you feel was taken from you and it was unfair. But this is like 12th house energies here. Facing fear, subconscious release, and healing. You had to let this go. You knew it was time to let it go, but you didn't want to. So it was kind of taken from you. Something could have been taken from you before you were ready to let it go. Could have been a job, a house, relationship. Subconscious release. An ending. Something is being taken from you, Gemini. But it's actually a good thing. But you don't see that right now. It's a hidden gift. You're not aware of it. So it's like hard for me to pull that energy out because you feel like it's not fair, whatever you're going through right now. But it's for greater good. You'll be fine. It's only for the weekend too. It's only 3 days. Like, it's not the end of the world. It could feel that way, but it's not. It's only 3 days. Okay? Spirit guides, more information for Gemini, please. Saturn is in your 10th house. This could be a career loss or housing. No, it's not your 10th house. It is. I'm sorry. It's in your 10th house. This could be a career loss or change, or a loss of property or home. Loss of stability, loss of parents. Night when you're feeling like this is a dark night of the soul energy. Like, oh my God, everything sucks. Everything's falling apart. What's going on here? I'm losing my grip on reality. Please stay away from drugs and narcotics or alcohol. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, not seeing things from a good perspective or a healthy perspective. You're not seeing that this was actually for your benefit in some way. King of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, you're still holding on to what you lost. Like, you feel like, it's not fair. You lost your job or lost money, or this like miserly, greedy energy, possessive energy, materialistic even. Someone could have lost their property, or it's crazy that the fires in California are like being amplified or increased by these really powerful winds. So you guys could have lost your home in California due to these wildfires, and thus your job. Businesses burning down. You feel like this sucks. You're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry I had to say that. What the hell is going on here? Somebody's angry as hell. But this is actually a blessing in disguise. That's what I want to say. It's a blessing in disguise, Cancer. What's going on this weekend? Clarity for Gemini, please, for this weekend. Positive message. 0000. Starting over from scratch. You could have lost everything and you're tight. Or do you feel like you're about to lose everything? Or, I don't know, something's falling apart. Saturn in the fourth can cause a loss of property sometimes. Or in the 10th house, loss of job. Marriage, divorce, everything is at one. This is overwhelming energy. You can't even see. This could be a divorce too. Reset, relaxation, unknown surrender, finish line, success and victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there's no reason you can't make it a reality. If something is in possession of another person, it is also available to you, so try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension and relax. Yeah. Some of you guys are really angry about a divorce or separation or a loss. Like you're losing something. Night wind. It seems like it's being stolen from you. Someone lied. Trickery, manipulation. Force of nature, act of God. It's just unexpected stuff. Just what the hell happened? It's all falling apart. Neptune is still in Pisces, so that does cause that sense of confusion. There is some confusion here about what's going on. It's happening so fast. All right, now into the sign of Cancer. All right, now onto the sign of Cancer, Sun, and Rising sign for this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, spirit guides. What do Cancers need to know for this weekend? Oracle message, advice, suggestions, guidance for Cancers for this weekend. Cancer this weekend. And these multiple cards want to come out. They're shuffling and getting in order. Alright, I'll help you out when you calm down. Cancer, divine messages. Thank you very much. Purification, water. Emotional cleansing, rejuvenation, achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Okay. What's this? This is rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. And then we have sacred journey, and then Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. So yeah, you guys are healing from some sort of disappointment, loss, confusion, emotional cleansing. This is like a detox. This is shadow work. This is meditation. This is you've released the past. You're energetically releasing the past. Cancers have a tendency to like hoard emotions, hoard people. They hoard sentiments and feelings. You're letting go of all that. You're releasing your emotional attachment to the past. Keep focused on your dream. Maybe you're setting new goals for yourself. Okay, so there's now you're making space for achievements or new goals or new opportunities by way of getting rid of all this excess emotional baggage. Right? Old lovers, breakups, disappointments, childhood trauma. Once you let go of that and you relinquish all that, you'll have more room for new opportunities, for abundance, for new experiences. You're tired of feeling like this. You're tired of feeling sad, depressed, lonely, dejected, deprived of something, lacking, starving, hungry, ignored. You're tired of feeling this way. So you want to feel proud of yourself again, or you're going to feel proud of yourself again this weekend because you've completed some sort of purification process by way of releasing the past and healing from, old pain and old fears and going through that really intense dark night of the soul. It's quite scary, actually, to go through this process. Someone is opening themselves up to love again. They're feeling hopeful about love. They want love. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising signs for the weekend, please. Purification and achievement. As you release the past, you accomplish more goals. It's like certain milestones you're reaching now. Your past was holding you back. Childhood situations, ex-boyfriends, ex-lovers, old friends, just old situations are just gone. The High Priestess, upright, yes. Is that upright or reversed? It is upright. This is Cancer, Pisces energy. This is you following your intuition, trusting in yourself. This is a very private process. You were alone for a long time. You were hiding this from the world in some way. You were hiding away, or you were hidden, or you just were going through this privately. You've healed yourself. You have healed yourself, Cancer. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, you've healed yourself. It's upright. You've leveled up. You've matured. You're much stronger than you were. You're much stronger than you were. I think you're embracing your power too. As a healer, as a nurturer, as a feminine, a divine feminine. You guys could have been your masculine energy too much. Defensive, angry, resentful, bitter, aggressive. Now you're letting things flow or come to you naturally. You're not doing things out of fear or anxiety anymore. You have more faith in the universe, in yourself, in your own personal power. You're not moved by other people's opinions or expectations or... Oh, this is like you really leveling up. You're evolving from like a Cancer to like a Leo energy. So you're going from being codependent to being extremely independent. Self-sufficient. Not just financially, but emotionally. Please continue the message for Cancers, please. Five. Change, encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, Nine of Wands, calling, restructuring, creative work. You're going to level up. Yeah, you guys evolved. You guys reached some sort of spiritual milestone and learned some very important spiritual lesson. Now you're evolving into like a Leo energy. From the moon to the sun. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, Knight of Wands, because it's painful. But it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. This is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. And I think you are becoming aware of this award now. You're getting downloads from the universe saying that you're on the right path. Before you were lost, like you didn't know what was going on, where you were going. You just felt blinded by ignorance, by pain, by anger, depression, fear. And now you see the light at the end of the tunnel this weekend. Because you've achieved something, you've reached some sort of milestone, bought a house, got a new job, paid off your debts, or you're just feeling better about yourself in general. I think you're sensing that the reward is on its way. You can feel the tides changing, and you can see like the energy around you shifting in some way. All right. Good stuff, Cancer. Now into the sign of Leo. I'm trying to go through these because I want to do more readings. They take a lot of energy from me though. So I'm trying to be fair. I got to do the bi-weeklies for next week. I got to do the Lark Voorhees reading for my membership tier. I did part 1, but it's a 2-parter. Her chart is so complicated. She needed 2 readings. Okay, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the collective. Virgo, Sun, and Rising sign for the weekend. I'm sorry. Weekend, Virgo, Sun, and Rising signs. What do Virgos need to know? For the weekend, this weekend, Virgos. No, I'm wrong. Sorry. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What do Leos need to know for this weekend? Leos, this weekend. Spirit guides, thank you for your support. What do Leos need to know this weekend? Important message for Leo, Sun, and Rising signs for this weekend. Rising above. This kind of came up for Cancer too. Clarity, freedom, solution. This is excellent energy. You're freeing yourself from some past baggage. The marriage of spirit and matter. The hidden path. Spirit and matter. Mind and body. Spirit and matter. Interesting. This is also an energy of evolution, growth, maturation. It's like a lot of people are leveling up spiritually. You're seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, you're like, okay. You guys are becoming more spiritually attuned. You could be getting in touch with your gifts, intuitive gifts, but you're also seeing things from a higher perspective in terms of relationships or life experiences. The marriage of spirit and matter. There's integration here. There's an integration happening. So because you've integrated two perhaps dissonant or incompatible or broken aspects of yourself, you can see things from a higher perspective. So you could be somebody who went through a lot of trauma and somehow learned how to dissociate. You became confused or scattered or contradictory. You did things that were contradictory to your life purpose, life path. You were confused a lot of confusion here. So this merged, these two, spirit and matter, has merged to elevate your consciousness in some way and give you a higher perspective about life. You're more wise, you're more sensitive, compassionate, you're more mature, you're independent. You understand why now. Now you understand the why. You understand why you went through certain things and why you made certain decisions. You're taking accountability for the mistakes you made in your life. You're learning from your mistakes for the first time. You're not repeating them. You're not blaming other people for what you've done. spirit and mind. There's some sort of integration happening here that gives you clarity, freedom, and solution. So you're learning how to take responsibility for your own life to solve these persistent problems. Meeting the same raggedy guy, ending up in abusive relationships, undermining your own abilities, self-doubt, insecurity, all this stuff. You're seeing the why of what's happening now. You're realizing that you are, even though things have happened to you that were not fair, you're responsible for your own happiness. And that clarity is freeing you from some sort of karmic pattern, negative behaviors, self-destructive habits, dysfunction. You're free from something. Everything makes sense now. So you receive some sort of epiphany or insight or intuitive hit or download that helps you to see things from a healthier perspective. You see things as they are, not the way you want them to be or you wish they were. You've learned a really valuable lesson, Leo. Really valuable. It's like you don't have to go through this experience again. Whatever the unpleasant experience was, it could have been a divorce, breakup, cheating, abuse, all this stuff. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is actually good for this reading because the Knight of Swords upright is very impulsive, impatient, impetuous, irresponsible, reckless sometimes, rushing to judgment, blaming other people for their problems, not seeing things clearly. So you're like, you've taken a step back, you've paused and reflected. That's why he's looking back. You're reflecting on your decisions, your experiences, your choices, your relationships, and you're realizing that you were the source of your own problem. You weren't learning from your mistakes. So it's like, this is actually good because you're taking stock of your whole life or, recent past events that brought you to where you are today. So this weekend you'll be sitting down and reflecting on just everything that you've been through and why you're not happy with your life today. You're realizing that you keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Or you have been, and you're not doing that anymore. You're learning from your mistakes, finally. Because you're sitting down and you're reflecting. You're not just moving forward to the next man, next job, next friend. F them, that's their problem, that's their fault. You're actually sitting down and reflecting for once. And that reflection is allowing you to integrate spirit and matter. Your mind and your body. Your decisions and the outcomes of those decisions. Lessons learned. See? You learned your lessons. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. You don't have to go through this again. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Yeah, you learned some lessons that you don't have to repeat again. You're like, well, wait a minute. I keep dating the same dusty-ass men and wondering why my life is so miserable. This is my fault. I can't keep blaming the men for being dusty. I blame myself for choosing them. Something like that. All right, Leo. Good job. Now to the sign of Virgo. My body's gone. I'm all alone. What do, babe? The road keeps turning. Oh, what a day. What a day. What a day. All right, Spirit guides, message for Virgo for this weekend. Virgo, this weekend. The weekend. This weekend, Spirit guides, what important message do we have for Virgos? Some of you guys are paranoid. Or you're feeling like, I don't know, uneasy about something. There's some unrest, confusion. Spirit guides, please continue this message. Gaia. Reflection. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Reflection. Illusion, self-examination, and distortion. Some of you guys are, I don't know, paranoid about something. Subconscious or insecure. We have amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. The start of something new. Wisdom, knowledge, symbolic, a spiritual understanding, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection, and illusion, self-examination, and distortion. So some of you guys are learning that you may have been deluding yourself about something. You may have believed something was real and it was not. And now you're examining why you gave yourself, why you sacrificed your critical thinking for this person or this relationship. You ignored your intuition about something. You're realizing that you made a mistake or you saw something the wrong way. Or you had a false idea or perception about somebody. And you're clear about that now. Transformation, certainty, confidence, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. So it's like as you learn more about yourself, you're learning more about the relationships that you're in or the people that you're involved with. And you're realizing that if you've been lying to yourself, it is easy for someone else to lie to you too. If you have been lying to yourself, it is easy for someone to lie to you, or it's easy for you to ignore or delude yourself into thinking that someone is telling you the truth, right? So if you're lying to yourself, why would someone else tell you the truth? Or why do you expect someone to be honest with you if you can't be honest with yourself? Even if somebody was being honest with you, you refuse to see it. And you're realizing that now. It could be a painful realization, a painful awakening here. Appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. You're reconnecting with yourself, your intuition, your logic. There's integration of mind, body, and spirit, or heart, body, and mind here. Transformation, certainty, confidence, spiritual understanding. Reflection. You're reflecting on your behaviors, your attitudes, your perspectives, your relationships, your choices, and you're gaining wisdom from those experiences. And it's painful because you're realizing that you allow yourself to be played or manipulated. You deceived yourself in a lot of ways, and it could have caused a lot of pain and heartache. But you're okay now. You're doing better. You've gained a lot of wisdom and knowledge from the experience, and you're moving forward, hopefully. So you're learning that you were lying to yourself, or you've lied to yourself. And as a result of that, it was easy for somebody else to lie to you as well. They were just reinforcing or validating your own lies because you didn't want to hear the truth anyway. You didn't want to hear the truth. The Knight of Pentacles, your card, upright. Yeah, you are coming into your own. You're regaining balance. You're seeing things from a clearer perspective. Knight of Pentacles reverse. You could have been dealing with a narcissist, or you could have been the person that was reluctant to let go of this situation. You were possessive of them, or they were possessive of you. You could have confused passion and, jealousy for love, and that's not the case. So this is a hoarding, greedy, manipulative energy. A toxic narcissist. You could have been with a narcissist. They could have used their money to control you, and you thought that was love, and it wasn't. Yeah, someone, you confused love, or you confused material comfort, or gifts and trips, and tricking off on somebody for love. There's some money here. You could have been with somebody for money or for the security of the situation, but it was a very unhealthy, toxic dynamic between you guys. But you were willing to stay because they were paying your bills. You kind of sold out here, and I think you're realizing that now. There was some sacrifice that was made. You sacrificed your integrity, your self-esteem, your freedom, your self-respect, your autonomy, your happiness, your peace of mind for money. Somebody was paying all the bills and taking care of you. And they were possessive of you too, but you thought that meant that they loved you, and that's not the case. They just were using you for their own ego. I don't know. They saw you as property. They never really wanted to commit to you. Something is off here. But you are getting on your high horse and walking away from this situation. You are moving forward. This person could have been dating you for a long time, but no commitment. It could have been breadcrumbing you. Like, this person isn't even the queen. They're the knight. And here's a king. Drama alert. Independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, aspiration. So you've learned a lot about yourself. Illusion, self-examination, distortion, reflection. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and reconsider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself, not this person. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction, getting on your high horse, trotting out. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow, and so is the King of Pentacles, extremely slow, but this is you heading in the right direction finally. If you're walking away from a toxic, abusive, controlling relationship where you're not getting what you want completely, not completely, where you've had to sacrifice important aspects of your identity, your peace of mind, your integrity, your body, even for this person who's ungrateful and abusive, then you need to walk away, and you're making the right choice. Good luck. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems and processes, conditioning and rules. You're on the right track again. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. So if you're getting up and moving away from this, you're doing the right thing. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Okay? So you'll be fine. Virgo. All right, now on to the sign of Libra. My favorite sign to read for a variety of reasons that I won't get into today. 48, 60, no, 49. Libra's always got a lot of stuff going on. They're very interesting to read for. We shall see what Spirit has to say for you guys. I like having these cards in view. Gotta refresh my candle. Spirit guides, as a matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Alrighty, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What's going on with you guys for the weekend? For this weekend, Spirit guides, I need your insight for Libras, please, for this weekend. What do they need to know? Why does this look like this? Interesting. I'll figure that out when I'm done. Libra, for the weekend, Spirit Guides, important message for Libra. Message for Libra, please. What do Librans need to hear for this weekend? Libra. Hey! Remembrance. Resurfacing of your past feelings and emotions. Reflection. Illusion, self-examination, and distortion. You could be dealing with a Virgo, but you're also becoming aware of some sort of self-deception or somebody else's deception towards you, or you allowing someone to deceive you because you didn't want to see the reality of the relationship you were in. Resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. We have intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. Well, you guys may not be over someone, and you may be coming to the realization that you're still in love with them, or you still want to be with them, or you're not over them. You want closure. Resurfacing of your past feelings and emotions. Silent whispers of the heart. You try to forget them, but for some reason they keep coming back into, your thoughts. I haven't looked at the charts. We have Capricorn, your 4th house. This could be somebody you used to live with, you're married to, long-term relationship, family member. Distortion. Either you feel like your perception of the relationship was distorted in the past, or your perspective is distorted now by nostalgia and sentimentality. Something is not clear here. You may have Venus in Sagittarius or Venus in Virgo. Illusion, self-examination, distortion, remembrance, reflection, intuitive communication. Yeah, you could have memories that are being triggered. You guys are communicating intuitively. Whoever you're missing, they're missing you too. But they're also mirroring you. You're mirroring each other. You have too much stuff going on, Libra. Whoever this is for, this person has a lot. Both of you guys have a lot of stuff to work on. There's so many things that were not said. So many things were hidden between you guys. Like, it was like your perception of them and their perception of you is distorted because of past traumas and past relationships, and also things that were hidden between you guys. There's so much gnarly, webby stuff. This lady is covered in like moss and vines, and you can't see her clearly. She's like covered in mess. So you may be reminiscing about the good days, or the good moments you guys had together, great sex, dates, traveling, whatever. But there's a reason why you're not together now, and you're ignoring that, or you're overlooking that, or you're both doing that. This is like this veneer or this fog of remembrance that's making you see the past through rose-tinted glasses, or better than what it actually was. The past is the past for a reason. You wish things could be different. Are you re-idealizing somebody? Someone could be re-idealizing somebody. Like, they could have trashed them in a relationship, and then now that things are over with, they're only remembering the good memories or the good things that happened. They're forgetting everything that led to the breakup. You guys could both be doing this. There's some sort of addiction going on here too. Addictions like beer goggles, or somebody who drinks a lot to reminisce. Someone sending secret messages, or that you're both communicating with each other in secret. You miss each other, but something is distorted. It's not what it appears to be between you guys. One more, please. Like you're not seeing things as they are. You're forgetting why you broke up in the first place, or you're like downplaying it, or the Knight of Swords. Just like you could be dealing with a Virgo. I shuffled the crap out of these cards. You could be dealing with a Virgo, someone a rising sign. Ace of Swords reversed, and now for this is not as positive. Was this Virgo and this is Sagittarius? This is Leo. Sorry, Leo. Leo had this? Leo had this, not Virgo. Yeah, you're looking back at the past, but you're not learning from it. You're looking back fondly. Like, what if? The one that got away. Ace of Swords reversed. That was my soulmate. But the last time you saw each other, she said she was going to bash you in your head. Well, the last time you saw him, he threatened to jack your car or sleep with your cousin. Like, really? The last time y'all saw each other, y'all were fighting. Or, I don't know. You were always fighting. This is not real. There's distortion here. So you're looking back with a lack of clarity. Ace of Swords reversed. You're not seeing things the way that they were. One more place for Libra. Libra weekend. I mean, you know. Starting fresh. Encouragement, goals, foundations, creative ventures, communication. Step out of your comfort zone. You're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Some of you guys could be considering starting over with this person. Let's start new. By downplaying and ignoring the past and how you got here in the first place. That's not going to work. Because last time y'all were together, it was not pleasant. There was drama, maybe violence, abuse. I don't know, something happened. But now you're like reminiscing about when things were great. When you guys got along, but that wasn't the whole relationship. So yeah, Libra, you're going to have to figure that out, okay? What's real and what's fiction? All right, now into the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, let's see. 7. Baby. He was the man he had for me. I've already had your man. Ooh. All right, spirit guides. I need some information for Scorpio. Someone and rising signs for the weekend. Scorpio, please. Thank you. Whoopee. Girlfriend. Liberation. Yay. Moonlight. Yay. Okay. Breaking free from a negative attachment. I think Aries got the same thing. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Some of you guys could be feeling especially romantic at this time. You could be escaping through romantic thoughts and ideations and movies and things of that nature. Travel, romance, potential. Breaking free from a negative attachment. You're doing this emotionally and psychologically first before you do it physically. So you're like manifesting this, or you are wiping the slate clean and getting prepared for a new romantic connection by freeing yourself from the past. And you're doing that by fantasizing about a potential lover, knight in shining armor, some sort of dream guy, travel, romance, potential. You could be watching romantic movies or reading romantic books. You're just imagining how things could be or the way you want to feel in a relationship. And this is how you're breaking free from some sort of past emotional toxic energy. Breaking free from a negative attachment. I think you already broke free from them physically. You're not together anymore. But there's still an emotional connection here. We have the moon and then we have the sun here. There's still an emotional connection between you guys. Or a psychic one. You're also cutting the cords of that by maybe replacing the thoughts of this person with somebody else you have in mind. Or you're envisioning someone else. You may not even know this person yet. But you're trying to manifest this by letting go of a past relationship. Emotionally and mentally. The physical part's done already. Travel, romance, potential. And liberation. So I see air and water. I don't see earth. And I don't see fire. But there's some fire here too. But the thing is, with air and water, it's like, this is like feelings and thoughts. It's not really practical action. It's not a date. It's not a real relationship. It's just, you're setting the stage for a new relationship. You're getting ready for some sort of emotional connection. And you know that you can't start something new by holding on to old potatoes, old baggage. All right, thank you, Spirit Guides. Scorpio. The High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, this is sort of living in a dream world, a fantasy world. The Temperance in reverse. Okay. Well. Okay, so some of you guys. Scorpio. You may be. Okay. You're not going to meet anybody new if you're in the house all day. And you're not putting yourself out there. Some of you guys may be escaping in the world of fantasy because you don't want to deal with a real relationship. So you're trying to like temper your emotions or your desires by way of like playing out this fantasy in your mind of who you want to be with. But they don't know you and you don't know them. So it's like you're living in your head. You're in your own dream world here. You have to get out there and go after what you want or make yourself visible or available. You're not going to find this person in your house all day. You have to get out there. And you're afraid to do that. You're afraid to do that because you're not really fully healed yet. You're not ready to date. You're getting ready to do that by liberating yourself from the past, but you still have to heal from that trauma, the disappointment. And you're healing from that trauma and disappointment by way of imagining or visualizing or fantasizing about somebody or your dream relationship or your dream life, but you're not taking practical steps, or you're not taking action or making practical steps towards that goal. Maybe you're not ready yet. It's just 3 days. It's just a weekend. So you're just getting prepared for that. Right now you're living in the world of fantasy, illusion, wishful thinking, limerence. We can't do that. Okay? So you have to get out there and like really, I don't know, make some waves. Let your presence be known in some way, shape, or form. If you're in the house all day, like what's going to happen? Nothing. But I'm not trying to rush you, Scorpio. So you guys may need a few weeks or months to get it together. And you're just getting over somebody from your past. So it's okay. But just be aware that you're not going to find anybody new that's worth a damn sitting in the house all day doing nothing. Yes, there's online dating, but online dating is corny. So $777, good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. Temperance reverse and the High Priestess. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It is also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm, fire, right, and effort, earth, to get this message to others. So just like some laziness here, apathy, depression, fear, insecurity, self-doubt. But I think you guys are healing from something. You need to get your energy back up, and you're not ready yet. So just give yourself this weekend to just, eat some food and eat some desserts and cakes and ice cream and watch some good movies and make a plan to make a plan to make a plan. And then once you make that plan, start to follow through on that plan. Okay? But this is like a fear of the unknown. You don't trust yourself either, Scorpio. You don't. You still haven't healed yet from the past, but you're getting ready to do that, or you're still working through that process. So that's okay. All right, now on to Sagittarius. Alright, Spirit guys, thank you for your support. I need a message for Sagittarius for this weekend. Sagittarius. What say you, Sagittarius? What do you need to know for the weekend? What's going on with you? Something's going on. Someone's on the phone. 3 o'clock in the morning. Talking about she can make it right, yeah. Okay. Spirit guides, Sagittarius needs a message, please, for the weekend. You really feel good about somebody. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Being in love with someone. Not surprising. As the hidden path and the dream. I'm going to take these two also. Something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. So you are feeling lost, and now you have some sort of insight or breakthrough about your life, your experiences, your perspectives, your relationships, your choices. Yin and yang. I just did a reading for somebody with this information. Really? You're watching my video? Yes, you are. Hello, how you doing? Oops. Okay, so we have the search, feeling lost, confused, lonely, the marriage of spirit and matter, victory, yeah. The dream, something is revealed, insight, breakthrough, yin and yang, creating harmony through balance, achievement, keep focus on your dream, and appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. So you may start off the weekend feeling lost until you receive some message or insight from the universe or person or reader about your path. And that message may help you to integrate spirit and matter. Spirit representing inspiration, motivation, intuition, enthusiasm, confidence, and matter. This is practical action. Putting in the work. Labor. The dream. Something is revealed. Insight. Breakthrough. Achievement. Yeah, you guys are going towards your goals. You were confused at first, but you received some sort of message. Yin and yang. A message in a dream. Something's revealed. Insight. Breakthrough. Makes sense, Sagittarius. Jupiter is in your 7th, and there's a T-square with Neptune and Pisces and Saturn. So yeah, your dreams are really lit right now, or should be, or will be soon enough. And your dreams will either show you your future or show you a path towards your future. You're going to achieve some sort of success. And then you'll appreciate all this whole experience. I would say this. This is like temperance, yin and yang, creating harmony through balance. And this is again integrating the spirit and matter, temperance again. So you may want to do something, but you don't have the courage to do it, or you're not putting any sweat equity or energy into it. So you have a plan for a business or a book or something you want to do, your career, your life, and you're not. It's like you're all up in your head. The dream card, all up in your head, and you're not doing it. It's not enough to think about it and imagine it. You have to actually put earth to fire. You got to make it tangible. You got to make it real. Saturn is still the ruler of this solar system, of this universe. And without Saturn, nothing happens. We don't see it. So you're going to have to come to terms with Saturn here. Saturn is about discipline, patience, diligence, determination, practical action, sacrifice, meticulousness, hard work. So now that you know what you have to do, it's time to go out and do it. So a hidden path is being illuminated in a dream or some sort of message, intuition, and it's going to lead to achievement and success. So there's some lessons you can share with the public. There's some experiences you've been through, or you have a gift for healing people, a jewel within a teardrop. You have some jewels to drop from experiences you've endured. You've learned some things, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. You've gone to a lot of experiences that have taught you some lessons that could benefit the world and the collective if you decide to go in this path, right? So, yeah, you've learned something and it's time for you to share with the world. At first you were lost and now you've discovered yourself in some way. You've discovered yourself or your purpose. Now you know why. You know the why of your life. Why are you where you are? Why aren't you going towards your life purpose? Why do you want to pursue a certain career goal or path? Why haven't you done it yet? Why are you procrastinating? Now you know why. And once you do know why, now you're going to start making moves and taking steps towards fulfilling this goal. Just making this this plan to achieve something. You want to achieve it. Keep focused on your dream. Please continue with Sagittarius, please. On my mind every day and every night, my every thought is you. The things you do is so satisfying to me. I'm your fantastic girl. You sent you a smile every time I take one look at you. The Hangman in reverse. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. The Hermit upright. But in that confusion, and that loneliness, and that sense of loss, you found yourself. You were searching for yourself, and you found it. Search. The search. So the Hermit could be dreams coming through, epiphanies, divine messages, downloads. That's what's up. This is Virgo. This is Pisces. If you stay up here in Pisces land, your imagination, fantasies, dreams, and illusions, you're going to keep feeling lost. You must take practical action, Virgo, towards your goal. You must do it and not just think about it or feel it. Something has to be done, okay, to go towards this goal. Otherwise, you'll stay here. What if, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. Who am I? What am I doing? What's my purpose? Once you start respecting Virgo or Saturn even, earth energy, You'll know exactly what to do. It's going to come to you naturally, actually. The pieces will fall into place almost like serendipitously or synchronicity. It's like as you're taking these steps, the road is being paved ahead of you, like a yellow brick road. As you're going on this path, is being tiled or is being paved for you. So you can't see the path until you start the journey. You won't see the path until you start the journey. You're going to feel lost until then. You're building the path as you're... Okay, you're building the path, or you're creating a path as you're walking towards your destination. You're creating the path as you're walking towards your destination. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Creating the path as you're walking towards the destination. You're building the plane as you're flying it. Until you do that, you're going to remain confused and lost. 10-10. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, unconditional love. It is time to put those long cherished ideas into action. Hermit, earth and fire, not water and air. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. As you walk down the path, you're paving the road to success. Otherwise, if you right now you see a dirt road, there's no pavement, there's nothing. But as you start to walk, the universe will pave this path for you. You're building the plane as you're flying it. There's no template for this. This is your journey. Okay? Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. It's all about process. But you must begin before you have a process. Right? So, start this project. Start this business. Write this book. Okay? The process informs the progress. So you won't make any progress until you have a process. Okay? So you gotta take action. All right, now into the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you for listening. What's going on with Capricorn spirit guides, Capricorns, for the weekend? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weekend. This weekend. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this weekend. Thank you. Perception. Beyond the veil of illusion. Healing. Reconnecting with your true nature. I'm not taking all these cards. No. Should I take them? I'll take them. Perception, beyond the will of illusion, healing, reconnecting with your true nature, intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart rising above, clarity, freedom, solution. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence, a hidden gift, sadness, an ending, a new beginning. Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. Okay, so you guys are changing your perception about a situation, which will lead to some sort of healing. And some sort of reconnection with your true inner self. You could have been masking your insecurities and your fears with a really massive ego. And you're healing that now. Your true nature is not this materialistic, selfish, ashamed, fearful, insecure person. That's not you. So maybe you're changing your perspective or your perception about past experiences. You're looking at them from a different lens. You're extending grace to people who may have hurt you in the past. You're forgiving people for their mistakes. You're asking for forgiveness for your mistakes you've made. You're becoming more in tune with your own trauma, which you may have been projecting out into the world. We have two hearts here. These trees representing ancestry, roots. They're also ancestors. Yeah, ancestors, roots, being grounded. This is purification as well. Reconnecting with your true nature. This is almost like healing generational curses. Rising above, seeing things from a higher perspective, no longer being mired in anger or shame or regret or frustration or self-loathing. You're forgiving the people in your past who have hurt you in order to heal from their abuse, their neglect, the trauma, and all of the things you've done to yourself to cope with those experiences. This is elevated consciousness. Who else had this card? Leo? I think Leo had this. Clarity, freedom, solution. Perception. Having a clear perception of what happened in the past. Seeing things from other people's perspectives. Having more compassion and empathy for others. So that you can have compassion and empathy for yourself. Now you'll have fulfillment, harmony, protection, an ending, a new beginning. You're ending your relationship to your past trauma. This story you've been telling yourself or the world about your childhood, your experiences, your fears, your traumas. Either you've been telling the world about it or you've been acting out in response to whatever you've been through as a child, a young person. You're rising above it and seeing that, nobody's perfect and people did the best they could with what they knew, or it doesn't benefit you to stay in this negative space because you're only hurting yourself. Now you may have no friends, no family, nobody likes you, whatever, nobody trusts you. You could have distorted relationships with your parents. There could be dysfunction all around you. And it's time to take responsibility for your part in this. And stop blaming your childhood or your parents for what you have chosen to do. You're seeing things from a clearer perspective now. Rising above the trauma and the pain of the past and healing by connecting with your true nature. You have Cancer as your 7th house placement. You're naturally very nurturing and loving and caring person, but you've kind of maxed that or hid that. You've hid it, masked it, or suppressed it to protect your ego out of fear. But now you're opening your heart up to the world, and you're doing that by releasing the past. For real. Not just in lip service. You're really letting go of the past. And you're forgiving people who've hurt you. This person has tears in her eyes. It could be a mother figure who hurt you. Women. Friends. There's a hidden gift within you once you do this. You have a gift for I don't know, music, healing, counseling, something you've been repressing or suppressing within yourself in response to this trauma that you have used as like a cocoon or an exoskeleton to protect you from the world. It's Cancer energy. Spirit guides, please continue for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the weekend. Please continue the story. What else do they need to know? Is this what you mean to me? The Fool card in reverse. Making foolish decisions in the past. Taking the wrong path. Because of, bad life experiences. Poor upbringing. Neglect. Shame. The Moon upright. You're learning from that though. You're learning that you've made a lot of bad decisions because of unresolved trauma. And you're trying to work through that now. This weekend you're starting that process. So don't feel ashamed about that. Everybody makes mistakes. But you're doing much better. The Moon is reversed, which means that you're seeing things clearer. You have defeated your shadow. You faced it. This damn ugly ass dog. You faced the dog. Or this hellhound. And now you have a wolf, or it's like a wolf. A protector. A loyal friend. You feel safer. There's more security. You feel more secure within yourself. Here, the crab his claw is like emerging within this icy water. About to snap at this dog. Here, the crab or this lobster is fully emerged out of the water. There's no claws here. The claws are like, or the pinchers are behind it. So it's not going to snap at you. This is fertile ground here. Fertile ground, Moon in Taurus. Healthy emotions. This is like Moon in Scorpio, Moon in Capricorn. Moon in Taurus, Moon in Cancer. Maybe Moon in Virgo. Or Moon in Sagittarius even. But you're doing much better. You face your demons and now you're ready to start over. And to like recorrect or course correct some of the bad decisions you've made in your life thus far as a result of some sort of trauma. You're taking accountability. Now there's a process of healing or reparations or restoration in some way. New beginnings. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, please, for the weekend. It's supposed to be 5 minutes for each reading, and as I'm going, it's longer and longer. Social skills, hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, enthusiasm. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels, this wolf here, encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on your life, since your luck may be about to change. And it's going to change because you change your perception about yourself, your experiences, and life in general. So now you're making better decisions. It is time to put use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego, I mentioned massive ego more than once, get the best of you, okay? New beginnings. Here we go. A new beginning. The Fool card reversed. This new beginning will require you to fix some mistakes you've made in the past. Right? Get some closure, right some wrongs and so on. But then you'll be fine. Great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You're completing something major. Yeah, this is a major life cycle change. The Moon card and the Fool card, 2 major arcana cards. You may be a little bit afraid to do this, but you're going to, I guess, you'll get your courage up and you'll take a step in the right direction to heal from this situation. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, right? See? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. The Fool card. Once you complete this, this will go upright. Okay? No more ego. No more impulsiveness. No more abuse and dysfunction. Good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message on the way. Everything will work in your favor. Yeah, because you're now showing up with more positive energy. People are going to receive it and reciprocate it back to you. In the past, you could have been bitter, negative, a battle axe, miserable. You're not doing it anymore. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach goals. Divine timing, ambition, cooperation, discipline. That's the Fool card. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, the Moon, you can reach new heights, the Fool. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern You should act on your potentials when you see this pattern, since what you plant, not your plant, what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent, the Fool card, but it was reversed. You have to clean up some stuff in the past. Make amends, apologize, move forward with no baggage. Full closure, okay? Spectacular ascent. Once you face your demons and get out of your ego way, okay? Now on to Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius, for your patience. I'm going to do Pisces after this, and then we're going to close it out. So, you can sleep at night. Okay. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the weekend. So, guys, what message do we have for Aquarius? Aquarius, message, please. We gotta shake that Capricorn energy off. The Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise, ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. Well, peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts, liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. You guys could have been involved with a cheater, womanizer, manipulator. You're healing from that. So you're healing from, relationships where you were betrayed in the past. You could be the temptress here. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Okay. Now, this may not be a physical person. This could be being tempted to go back to an old situation. Tempted to go back to negative attitudes, behaviors, lifestyles, thought patterns, self-destructive behaviors. Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise, ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility, peace, liberation. Self-love here. You're forced to love yourself. You're forced to love yourself. So, okay, this could be both ways. You guys could have tried to seduce somebody who was already in a relationship, or you could have been dating someone who was seduced by somebody else and you were heartbroken from that situation. But that heartbreak led you to realize that you were playing yourself because you didn't love yourself. So you're liberating yourself, like Leo, from a lot of the negative attitudes, behaviors, and thought patterns that led you to this situation in the first place. A situation where you felt like you had to seduce somebody to get their approval, acceptance, or love, or validation, or a situation where you felt like you're worth nothing because somebody cheated on you. So you could be somebody who jumps from person to person, afraid of being single. Either you were the temptress or you were the person who was deceived by a temptress. And you're realizing that in order to avoid this type of deceit in the future, you have to learn how to love yourself, to develop some sort of discernment, and also to exercise your critical thinking. Some of you guys could have ignored a lot of red flags here for the sake of having company or conversation or attention and validation, and it backfired. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. You guys could be the type to date men or get involved in relationships because you don't want to be alone, because you hate being by yourself, because in your mind being by yourself means that nobody loves you, nobody wants you, you're not worthy, you're ugly, you're fat, whatever. So you're learning how to love yourself by way of this disappointment. Either you were again with a seducer, or you were a victim of somebody seducing your partner, and now you have to deal with the fallout of that. Either way, something doesn't work out. There's a breakup here. Liberating. You broke up with somebody. Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. This situation was dysfunctional anyway, but you stayed involved in it because you needed validation from this person, which is why you were trying to seduce them or tempt them into either staying with you or breaking up with their ex or with their current relationship, or I don't know, you were lying to yourself about this situation. And now that you've broken up with them, you have peace. Before, this person was your peace, in a sense that you used to talk to them to avoid dealing with your own loneliness, isolation, insecurity, fear, shame, anger, whatever. This person was your medicine, or you were self-medicating with relationships that were dysfunctional because they started out as affairs or cheating because somebody didn't want to be alone. There's a lot of toxic stuff here, and you're learning how to love yourself. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, fertility, breaking free from a negative attachment, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts, which could have manifested as you being a cheater or you being cheated on and still staying with the person who cheated on you because, again, you didn't want to be by yourself. Now you're free from that. You've healed, or you're learning how to heal this weekend. Alright, Spirit Guides, please continue this message for Aquarius and my best Pisces. Aquarius for this weekend. Aquarius and one rising sign for the next 3 days. Aquarius. Aquarius. The Knight of Swords reversed again. Leo had this too. This is good. This is you reflecting on the past and learning from your mistakes. The Two of Pentacles reverse. Not being able to juggle something failed. Yeah, something falls apart. And it forces you to come to terms with the reality of the situation, why you were involved in it in the first place. Why were you involved with this person? Why were you entertaining them? You know they were trash. You saw it. Or you were trying to seduce them, and that means that you knew they had somebody else and you didn't care. So yeah, this is you something failing, causing you to realize that you're the problem, or that your self-esteem is in the gutter and needs to be elevated a little bit. So you're learning how to love yourself by breaking free from a negative attachment or behavior pattern or habits or lifestyle or whatever. And now you have peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts about being single, not having a man or a woman, being dumped, getting cheated on, not having kids, not being married, all that nonsense. So this is you looking back to the past to heal and reflect and make better decisions. 666, reflect. See? Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Self-love. Ocean of eternal love and peace. Breaking free from a negative attachment. Loving yourself enough not to engage in these dysfunctional relationships. Not to indulge. Not to participate. Not to... Not to... what's the word I'm looking for? Disrespect yourself. You're violating yourself with these relationships in some way, shape, or form. Something about them was not right. Either you were cheating on somebody or they were cheating with you. It was always that dynamic. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. Pluto in Aquarius. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Why are you doing this? Or why are you letting somebody do this to you? Right? All right, now into the sign of Pisces. I was just thinking about the singer Tank and his neck. Why does his neck always have a lot of veins in it when he's singing? Stupid. I'm an idiot, I swear to God. Okay, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. I'm listening to Jodeci right now. Jodeci's playing and Tank was singing Jodeci's song on his podcast. And his neck had a lot of veins in it. I'm like, why does his neck have so many veins in it when he's singing? Stupid. Okay, Pisces. Sacred journey, life cycles, family transformation. Aries had this also. Purification, wow. Bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. All this fire here. You guys could be affected by the fires in California, like Geminis could be. We do have Saturn and the North Node entering. No, Saturn is in Pisces. Neptune is there. The North Node is entering Pisces soon, shortly. And that's going to force you to make some drastic changes to your life. Relationships, career, family dynamics, your own personality. You're changing. So you're being forced to change or you're being encouraged to change. But you're going to change. That process is starting this weekend. Life cycles, family transformation, bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. So you guys may be stripped of everything you know. This could be, just psychologically, right? Or your perception of something. But it could also be your environment, a fire taking place to destroy everything that you have built thus far. If you live in Cali, unfortunately, bare essentials, the naked truth. Who are you without all your stuff? Your house, your car, your clothes, your money, your status. Who are you without all that? I think you're starting to question that within yourself, because you're going to go through a really intense but purposeful and character building experience when Saturn enters your second house of resources and personal value, and the North Node enters Pisces. They're going to switch places, which is really intense for everybody, but you especially. So who are you without your stuff? Your money, your status, your career, this, that, and the third. It's purification by fire. Getting down to the bare essentials. Naked truth, wholeness. It's like the more stuff you lose, the more whole or real you become. The more authentic you become, because you can't hide behind the stuff you have anymore. Spirit guides, please take the message, please, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the weekend. So you're being stripped down to something. You're being stripped of your possessions. Your material possessions actually brings you closer to your real, authentic self, who you really are. It's like a moment of honesty, clarity, sharper focus, a sharper focus. Saturn conjunct Neptune, a sharper focus. Saturn is in your 4th house of home and family, ancestry, learning about your family, your mother, your father, your roots, generational curses, childhood conditioning and trauma. Why am I saying your 4th house? It's your 1st house, but it's aspecting the 4th, the 7th, and the 10th, hitting your angular houses. Jupiter is in your 4th house. I'm gonna think about Sagittarius. I don't know. The Page of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is you looking back to the past, reflecting on the past, just like most of the other signs, learning from your past. The 7 of Wands reverse. You guys are looking back at what you've lost. Could be time, resources, money, relationships. 7 of Wands in reverse is like a lack of boundaries. Fighting a losing battle. Especially if you're fighting those fires in California. You fought hard, but you see these burnt trees here? Burned or just dead brush. Looking over what you've lost. Memorabilia, sentimental stuff, family heirlooms. You feel naked. You've lost something. Especially if you have like Taurus in the 4th house, Mars in the 4th house currently transiting, Aries rising. Yeah, you guys could be looking over what you've lost. Like you have nothing. You feel like you have nothing. Even if this fire didn't happen to you, but you feel like you've been stripped bare. Like you can't hide who you are anymore. Or somebody knows who you really are. You've been hiding it for a while. You feel naked in front of the whole world. But you could be stripping yourself naked. You could be like, you could be disrobing yourself of your family karmas and traumas from childhood and negative experiences. And, you know, you're stripping yourself bare, or it's happening to you by a force of nature. Either way, you're naked. You feel naked. Like, you can't hide who you are anymore. You feel exposed or naked. Not in a bad way, but like, you know, when you take a bath, you got to take your clothes off to clean your body. You can't cleanse yourself or purify yourself with a bunch of dirty clothes on your body. You have to get naked to really be clean, or be stripped of the things that you've been wearing or hiding behind, or your belief systems or your values. Stripping yourself of all of that to get to the core of who you truly are as a person. Spirit guys, please continue this message for Sagittarius. So I just said, stripping yourself naked, right? And I have my playlist playing in the background. D'Angelo's song, entitled How Does It Feel, is now playing. Stupid. This is for Pisces. Why am I in Sagittarius energy? Who is watching me as a Sagittarius right now? As a Pisces rising, or I'm feeling Sag energy really strong. I said strip yourself naked, and now D'Angelo is playing in my playlist. Okay, stupid. Taking initiatives. Change, optimism, joy, communication, message, good news, expression, high vibes. Work with what you have, and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting good news soon. Support, growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, and talents. 333. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of confidence. It does wonders for your sense of self and It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. Sacred journey. But you're not going to be able to do that if you don't know who you are. If you're hiding behind your ego and money and material stuff. I think you guys aren't resisting the past either. You guys could have had a wall up. You had a wall up. You. Yeah. Yeah, you guys had a wall up. You're taking it down now. And you're like allowing your emotions to flow. You could have been hiding behind your ego, your accomplishments, your career. And now you're stripping yourself down. You're getting naked. You're not fighting it anymore. You're not resisting change. So you're allowing yourself to be more vulnerable, more caring, compassionate, nurturing, warm, receptive, intuitive, connected. You've become, okay, you guys could have been a bully or something like that. Not a bully, but arrogant, cocky, unapproachable. You're getting rid of that. You're tearing down those bricks. You're not fighting anymore. You're letting people in. Now. Alright. That's good news, Pisces. You guys should listen to the Sag reading, because I'm getting Sag energy really strong here. You away from here. Alright, I'm out. Alright guys, thank you for listening. Enjoy your weekend. I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Talking about baby. Yeah.